Rashes, rashes, rashes. You guys are going to get a lot of rashes. You just got to figure out what is what. What do you think we have here, guys? Nope, not allergic reaction. Damn, wrong. We're dealing with Pityriasis Rosea here. This is a viral illness, and you're gonna get it. You're gonna get this a lot, particularly with older kids, teenagers, maybe 10 and up, to young adults. And it usually starts. People complain of a fever, maybe a mild headache, just generalized illness, generalized weakness, and then they'll complain of a rashy spot, a big rash spot, and then about a week later they develop this rash all over their body. So I'd have to say earlier on, when I started, I would probably describe this as a non-specific rash, but is it really? You actually have a lot of things going on here that you can distinguish this as Pityriasis Rosea. Number one is you have a large herald patch. So as you can see, right in the center here, that is what they call a herald patch. It's usually about 2 to 5 centimeters in length, and it's well demarcated, as you can see. This is what people will show up. This is the first sign of Pityriasis Rosea. After about 7 days, 10 days, that's when the people will develop the rash throughout. So they always start with a herald patch. They might complain of fever, headache, generalized weakness, maybe even pharyngitis, sore throat, and then this sudden eruption of a rash throughout the entire body. The rash is usually on the trunk, the back, the torso, and it's usually described as a Christmas tree rash because it follows the patterns of the ribs, so almost like in a Christmas tree type fashion. So as you can see, can you still call this a non-specific rash? No. You can clearly see a diffuse patchy rash throughout the body, and you see that herald patch right there. That's probably what the patient started with, and then it spread throughout the body 10 days later. This diagnosis is pretty much through physical exam and getting a good history. And what's the treatment? It's a viral illness. It's self-limiting. Usually takes probably 2 to 3 months to go away. Main complaint with people is they're going to complain of itching. You can give them some topical steroids, such as a hydrocortisone or triamcinolone ointment or cream, to help with the itching and inflammation. You can even suggest Benadryl as well. The only problem with Benadryl, again, it's got sedating effects. In young adults, you want to look to make sure they don't have the same type of rash on the palms of their hands or the soles of their feet, because now we worry about syphilis, secondary syphilis. If they do have that, then you might want to do an RPR to rule out syphilis. But this herald patch is one of the key factors in diagnosing Pityriasis Rosea. Alright guys, more itching stuff, more rash stuff. Pretty easy to distinguish once you've seen it a couple of times, or else it's easy to say, oh, you have a reaction to something you came in contact with or some food or anything like that. But look for the Christmas tree pattern, look for the herald patch, get a good history. They'll complain about malaise usually, fever, headache, sore throat. Then you kind of keys you into a viral type illness. So boy, I'm out.